Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Captain of Industry. I'm going to unpause. We'll go single speed. In the last couple episodes, we've been trying to experiment with our mining, our strip mining here. And we're running into problems. Now this mine, we got a nice long ramp. Everything's going well. There's a little bit of spillage here. Things kind of caving in from the sides, but it's running pretty smooth. As a matter of fact, it looks like we're getting onto the deposit now. Or maybe this is just spillage from up top. Probably is. But we're having all kinds of problems. Let me repair this while I'm seeing it. And I got the Unity to do it. These guys, just keep these guys all happy. We're having problems over here. What I'm trying to do is get a kind of a flat surface mined out here, and we've been having trouble doing that. Let's take a look at the mining designation. If I go flats, and I keep us at -4, let's see. Oops. See if that works for us. Let's see the escape key to get out of that. Seems like it's going to start working, but boy, it was trouble getting to this point. You can see some dirt in here. I actually had to, or what I chose to do, was put some fill in here. Just so the excavator could get to where it needs to get. It looks like, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, you're just delivering some coal. Not even a full load. That's another thing I don't understand. Why they don't take a full load. I guess if there's demand or something? This guy can only take 16. Was he... Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. I could have taken 2 more units of coal, and he had room in the truck. That's another thing I just don't understand. But whatever. Okay, we got plenty of sand here. Cement factory's going fine. We have workers. We have Unity. Let's see if we can turn on the research lab again for a bit. Last episode, we saw that our new iron production line looks like it is up and running. We see materials moving on belts, and that's good to see. These guys are all doing the job for assembly, construction part level 1s, and where the overflow goes over here to construction part 2s. Should be going, nope, something's wrong here. Let's get this fixed. We want to prioritize storage from ports marked X. Before we send units and start producing construction level 2s, I want to make sure that we have a full warehouse full of construction part 1s. That's kind of the way this is set up. Let's see if this batch all goes over to the left. That's better. And we're going to have to debug these as we bring all this online. I'm kind of... was waiting until we had our maintenance depots up and running and fully supplied with iron before we start up that second production line here, this set. I'd like to see these guys get filled with iron. And we've got a warehouse full of it, iron plates I'm talking about. We've got a warehouse full of it right here. Truck export on. Don't know what stops these iron plates from being delivered over here to where our maintenance is. It could be that we're not setting like a maintenance, like a little, hey, please try and keep at least this much in here. Maybe that will trigger the trucks to come. And by doing that on this warehouse, this item storage, I'm assuming this really means don't just keep this many units, but you're going to have to keep this whole thing full. Oh, look at this guy's got. He's got iron. In fact, we don't need that one. Yeah, that is probably enough. What's the hold up here? Just workers. We've got tons of copper. We've got a good amount of plates that have made their way over here. That's good to see. Maintenance is at 3%. It's mostly workers. We did turn, I believe we turned the beacon on. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Less than 12 months, so we're still having power outages. That's causing problems. I do have Unity. Maybe I can start working on these guys and repair. As long as we keep that power running. Eventually, this don't have maintenance, I don't think, these two guys. As long as I can keep this power running, we should be able to bring more workers in, and then we can staff up the maintenance depots. This ship should be repaired now too. Nice. Do we have the guns rear? I'm guessing, let's see. Can we see those on there? Check it out. We've got guns on the rear. What else can we do? Armor. Armor plating? Continue. Hopefully that's a thing. A good thing to do. We already did one level of armor plating, it looks like. And we're going to do another. We've got lots of iron plates. Like I said, I thought that was going to kind of resolve itself, and it has. Food's looking good at 1089. We got 2 farms turned off that we can spin up once we get more workers. And we're going to need that food, and we're going to need the workers for these next sets of production lines. There's 6, 12, 18. Another 16 there. What is that, 34, something like that? And another 8. So there's 42 workers just for that part. 42, 46, and 54 workers for this production line. So we're going to need more people, more food, more housing. Right now we're doing okay on housing. Our population has been declining quite a bit, actually. They're unhappy about the polluted water. We'll get to that. We've got the research going. And I think, did we research? Yeah, we researched a precursor that's going to allow us to do the water treatment. That may help us with Unity once we can research that one. So we're still short 22 workers. Oh man, that's just not so great, huh? I got the oil rig at minimum. We've got 1 shift, and it still doesn't have the workers it needs. I could take down a farm. Oh man, it's hard to do that. Hard to take down yet another farm, but we do have tons of food. Let's just bite the bullet and do it. Let's pause one. We're still short workers. I do have the beacon on. 9 months. The ship is gonna be up armored here at some point. Why don't we get another truck built? We've got resources to do it. Maybe 2 more trucks. Yeah, we're doing okay. How is the rubber, actually? I'm just kind of curious. Not great. We're not getting enough oil. Yeah, fuel's even getting low, right? We got to get that oil rig going. How is it doing out there? Now it should be, these guys should be working. Paused. Why? Workers. You've got the workers you need. I didn't pause. I don't remember pausing this. No, paused. Is it maintenance? Be maintenance. We don't have the option to, just looking at the weird typo here, maintenance 1. Just the word wrapping here on the pop-up looks kind of funky. That may have been just a little breakdown that was causing that delay. See, can I get 2 shifts on here? Barely. Just barely. But I think we need it. Yeah, we're short workers, but the oil rig is still going. I'm looking at the shortage here of 26 workers. But we are able to keep this moving. Apparently. Okay, Unity's in the negative because we've got the oil rig going at kind of higher capacity. We're going to chew through that Unity, but man, I do need the oil. Only 20 per cycle we get, 20 units per cycle. Let's... Yeah, I don't think I need to stare at this. I do think I need to do this, though. And just suffer the worker shortage, I guess. How are we doing on diesel? 235. Yeah, we're starting to chew through that. Wish I could convert the food to diesel. I wish we had a biodiesel recipe. But we do not. Now I'm getting nervous about using Unity because we're in the negative. I want to keep our research lab going if I can. Iron plates look really good and construction parts are looking good. We could probably start turning some stuff on. Guess you'd say workers is the big issue here. It's not trucking, really. And yeah, that's the big issue. Be nice to get the ship repaired because I'd like to send this guy out or upgrade it. I guess we don't have to wait for the upgrade. It's just, no, we've got the parts. But we do have maintenance issues because I think this guy can go. Well, let's send him out. Let's send him out. Who cares? Send this guy out. Where can you go? Where are you able to go? Can you get to there? Sure. Do I have? Oh, not enough fuel. No. Request our ship visit this location. Go for it. I think he'll bring back some workers. Okay, there goes our ship. Don't know where we're hurting on workers. It says we're down 32. I just don't know what they're starving out to. I don't see little icons of workers needed above my factory buildings. I don't know if it's the vehicles or maybe I'm just not zoomed in far enough. But I'm wondering where we're short. It's 25 needed. Okay. That's where we're short. They just starved us out here completely. Go back to one shift, so maybe we can get this thing to hobble along. Bummer. Can I send this guy automatically? I don't know. We're going to run into a fuel shortage here. I kind of sense it. Already present or on its way. Load cargo. Yeah, look at that. 80 barrels. That's it? How's that possible? Seems odd. Oil's going to be an issue. It's the biggest issue now. It was iron plates. Now it is oil that is our biggest concern. We got plenty of water here. Diesel is getting low, dangerously low. Now we've got emergency reserves. We've kind of intentionally kept some emergency reserves. We got 6,000 units here underground. This appears to be working-ish. We do got to take these out. I keep talking about it. We got to do it. Pumps are not. Are you pumping water? What? You might have a... Do we have a throughput issue on the pipes? Isn't that weird? Like waiting for it to go down, or what is that? Yeah, I guess it's just waiting for the water to travel the pipe. You may be able to upgrade pipes. Keep that going. Yeah, I don't think we have that in research yet, actually. Unity is barely okay. Again, we're losing workers. We've got the beacon on, but it's going to take a while. 3 months. We'll get 16 people. That'll help. We got our ship out at sea. It's on its way somewhere. Looks like the oil rig kicked on for a cycle or two. That helps, but that's a big problem. That is a big problem for us. Our ship's about to make it there. Let's see what happens. We'll just keep it on the screen. I think we're going to get into a fight probably. Oh, it's exploring. It's exploring. It looks like it says explore in progress. Uses some fuel to do that. It'll be interesting to see. I don't know how long that takes. Yeah, exploration in progress. Let's hold off. I thought we might get into a battle. Looks like there's no pirates over there, so that's good. Sand mine's doing fine. We have belts and things to build. I guess I should get on it. Look at our slag storage is loaded. We might need more trucks. Anybody working on this ramp? Hey! That looks significantly more built up than it used to be. That's getting used. That's all good. Wonder if we could take out some of these trees a little teeny bit, maybe. Mark those two. How about our stuff down here? Nah, it's still marked. We're not harvesting a lot of trees. Seems like we would be. We've got more of this going on. These guys are all stocked up. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 1250. Okay, we're going to lose this battle most likely, but we got 2 guns. Okay, we're going after the ship with the... I don't know. I guess we're knocking them both back. Guess we should have waited for that armor plating. All right. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. Boom. Victory, of course. Was there a doubt? Wish we could scuttle. I wish we got some iron plates or an option to take on refugees who surrender, or some benefit other than just the victory. It's kind of a hollow victory just to survive, but we found corn seeds. All that work for some corn seeds? Now I'm laughing, but I'm sure our villagers have getting a little tired of months and months and months and months and months and months of just potatoes to eat. Okay, we got to go home, lick our wounds, bring home the corn seeds. The colony will rejoice. And we will have corn stuffed potatoes on the menu before long. Hey, we got some refugees. Happy about that. I'm going to leave the beacon on. I don't know if our ship's going to bring back any people. Guess not. I mean, this is just some location out at sea, I guess. Must have been land somewhere unless they found a little floating bag of corn seeds. 24 workers available. I'm really nervous about the oil rig. It's maybe my number 1 worry. Let's see if I can get this going to 2 shifts again. Just very nervous about that. Yeah, that's kind of my number 1 worry. See how our fuel's going down? Like I said, we got the backup that may be able to pull us through a tight spot. Okay, there's some slag being delivered. A long trip. A lot of diesel being burned. I could, if I wanted to, I could conveyor that over, but conveyors aren't, they're not real cheap for a flat conveyor. It's not real cheap. But we are going to be sending a bunch of trips over here. A lot of diesel. Diesel is, in theory, I guess, more renewable than the materials I need to build construction level 2s. Again, that's in theory. Not be the actual case. Unity is still negative. We need more workers. Food is still fantastic, even though we got 3 farms shut down. Ship's on its way back. We've got Research underway. Oh, the research lab is kind of hiccuping on lack of people. Oh, our tanker truck's leaving. Tanker ship is leaving. How does it decide to leave? Oh, because it can only hold 180, right? But it doesn't have to wait for this hull to fill up. This guy's unhappy. He doesn't have... Why is he unhappy? Maintenance, probably, right? It might be worthwhile at this point to turn on one of the maintenance depots. Might be wise to do that at this point. That'll keep the oil rig going. And it's 14 people, which is unfortunate. I wish it was more like 1 or 2 people, but it's not. It's a lot. It's a lot of people. This slag is all backed up. Is there a way to prioritize this? Let's turn off the truck export. Here comes some iron. We want to get loose storage, or loose storage. Set up for iron and coal over here. I'm wondering what I got to do to get rid of this slag. How we could prioritize that. The trucking says there's 0 in queue. Okay, this guy needs a worker. That's it, right? We're short on workers. Do I take down yet another farm? I might do it. I know I'm going to pay a price for this. Just know it. Take down this farm. Boom. Beacon is still on. 14 months. Gotta think that's a power issue that's causing it to lag. Let's repair the ship. Okay, there's the repair button. I don't know if I missed that before, but whatever, it's there. We got lots of iron plates. Things should be good if we can get our trucks moving. We have a lot of paused farms. In fact, we only have 2 running. That water tank is empty. That's going to slow down our food production. We could get in trouble, but boy, we've got a nice supply. Food. Guy's actually waiting on trucking. Wonder if I should have a loose storage here just holding slag or dirt. Does it... Let's see. Where's that loose storage? What else can I have this thing hold? Is it just one ingredient? Loose storage. Oh, this one they probably don't let me change because they don't want you just deleting whatever's in there, I'm guessing. Click to remove the currently assigned product. Storage is not empty. This will request trucks to remove all the remaining products. Interesting. It doesn't let me change the item there. Can I do it here? What am I doing wrong? Boy, feels like I'm doing something obvious wrong. I thought I just clicked on these before to change the storage, right? Apparently not. No idea. How is our second maintenance depot doing? It looks like it's running. This is going to be important not just for the island here, but for keeping that offshore oil rig running. This, guess, kind of looks like I can't tell if this dirt here has fallen down from the surface or what. I'm guessing that's what's happened. These guys have full. And why isn't it full? Don't know. Guess it would make sense for us to do coal storage and iron storage over here and just belt down. The question is, do we want to have separate Coal, iron, coal, iron, coal, iron? Or do we just want to have like a bunch of coals over here and a belt going this way since the coal is closer to this side? And then a bunch of irons and a belt going in that direction to bring the oil or the iron down to these guys. Not sure. Still nervous about this not draining. In fact, that's got this guy back. No, why is this guy backed up? Full output. Full output of what? This? 9. Slag. If I turn truck exporting on. Isn't that the weirdest thing? No truck came, but all of a sudden, if I leave the truck exporting on, this guy is all of a sudden willing to hold a bunch more slag. Unless I'm mistaken, that feels like a bug, right? Or some kind of oversight. How is it that all of a sudden no trucks have come and now this guy is happy to produce? Not sure I understand that. I'm going to build another truck with the goal of trying to keep the slag moving. Maintenance is still staying in the gutter. Food's starting to decline. Starting to decline. We gotta be careful about that. We've got power. Still gonna take 10 months and all that unity for us to get 16 more refugees, but we really need them. The ship is repaired. Waiting on fuel. Oh, well, we got some coal. We got some crude. Oh, probably processed it all pretty fast. It looks like it's being worked on now. Fuel's low. We're just coming back. Could be in trouble. We could be in trouble. Population has actually it's grown a little bit since we got the refugees. That helped. I think maintenance is improving. If I turn off head in the sand mode, looks like we've only got one warning here. That's pretty good. Raining. But I bet these guys are still empty. Oh, they're filling up. Good. Probably filling up because we had the farms turned off. 20 workers short. Unity's in the red. Our research is broken. That freed up workers, and we're still short workers. We might be in a situation where, yeah, if I place the loose storage, we might be able to shut off some of this factory. I hate to do it. But that would free up some workers. We're doing good on construction parts. We should see construction part 2s being made here now that this is full. This little flat balancer. Okay, research is done. I'm going to turn off the research lab. Just mainly to save workers. Because we know we need to bounce out of the situation we're in. Worker shortage is the issue. Okay, we've got a full tank of fuel. Can we send this guy out? Or should we add the fuel tank? We don't even have enough fuel to fill that up. 110. Yeah, we're in trouble fuel-wise. I could send our ship out there. We have got to get fuel. Gotta get fuel. Might have to shut stuff down. What can I shut down? Let's shut down another farm. And I'm going to shut down another farm. We have no farms. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. But I think we don't get our diesel in shape, we're in big trouble. Okay, the maintenance is kicking up. Right? So this should stay running. I'm going to take a chance here on our on our food production for a bit and see if we can't get a little bit ahead of the game on our diesel, because that is a problem. Big, 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 big problem. And that problem gets worse in a hurry, especially when I got so many trucks on the island. Purposely not building these things. I guess I could unpause some of this. The lower priority stuff. Want that slag to empty out. What are you guys waiting on? Are you stuck? No jobs. No jobs. And yet I've got a full thing here. Do I need to do this to keep this empty all the time? Is that what that is supposed to be telling me? Let's see, do these trucks kick into action all of a sudden with that? No, they have nothing to do. I've been building more trucks. What are you going to do? Maybe they will kick in. Yeah, these guys are starting to take the slag. That's what I want. I think I dropped off some material. Okay, there we go. We can seize trucks. Delivering the slag. I guess that's the appropriate setting, right? Is to say, hey, keep these guys, keep the supply low. Research complete, power generation 3. Okay, we saw that. I'm going to dismiss. We've got research turned off. We got 46 workers. Foods at 976. It is declining. We're trying to keep this going. Why? No Unity. Baloney. Oh, 1.5 it wants. Okay, let's actually cut back on the maintenance efficiency. Boom. I'm going to turn off the maintenance reducer just temporarily. I need to make sure that that oil rig runs full on 3 shifts, and we get that tanker ship to make a few runs and get it and top off our diesel supplies. Look at that, diesel's under 100. That is horrible. We could send the ship out. I mean, I could add a fuel tank. It doesn't make sense. Everything else has been upgraded. Let's see where our ship can go. Bring up the map. You find me something. Off he goes. Be nice if we brought some people back. I still need workers. Beacon, where you at? 3 months. 3 months. Oil, diesel's down to 67. There's no oil in the tanks here. I'm sure of it. Guy is about to run out. Head over and pick up some more crude. Only need to get to 180, I think, and then he should head out. 164, so maybe a couple more cycles. Foods at 91 months, declining. We can always take this down if we get short on food. But right now, the big shortage is oil. I guess I could double speed things. Let's do it just for a little bit. I normally don't. But this is one of the things I'm worried about. So I want to kind of watch it with an eagle eye. There goes our tanker. Ship is heading out to pick up a load of that. When we get the refugees coming in, 16 more, we can turn on at least one farm. We've got both maintenance buildings on, or 2 of them. 2 of the 3 are on. Maintenance is still negative. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Eventually we'll have to turn on the 3rd one, but that's going to take another batch of refugees before we can do that. We're going to have to get by with 2, I think, for a while. Not inclined to spin up the 3rd one. I wonder if I have too many trucks doing the tree harvesting. It seems like you guys are backed up. All right, population 16 new refugees. Hooray. I'm going to leave the beacon on and I'm going to turn a farm on. Any farm. Maybe one that's got food. How about this guy? Boom. I'm going to keep that oil pumping. Here it comes. Guys, slowly unloading. Nothing has to be transported by truck. What are you taking? Oil. Why? Off. Truck export off. 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 How's that? Okay, we're going to battle. This guy shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Victory. Our ship has discovered an oil rig. That's all good for us, for sure. However, I don't have workers. Start repairs. Okay, waiting for materials delivery. I wonder if our cargo ship would bring the materials out here. Sure. Can you explore further? Probably not, right? Explore? Not enough fuel. Enough fuel. Gotta go home, most likely. Bummer. So, all right, let's take a look at the fuel. 72, not good. Not good. Not good at all. We've got the refinery is humming here. Good to see. This guy gonna smoke up too here in a second? Yep, good. That's all super good to see. How's our rubber? Are we getting rubber? A little nervous about the rubber supply. Do I have something routed wrong here? It's very possible. This is... Goodness. What is this? This looks hooked up wrong. Doesn't it? This looks... I'm going to pause. This looks very suspect. Something looks wrong here. Got one pipe that splits into two. But then it connects up here. That is where I'm confused. All right. Oh, no. I see. There's two different out products. Guy is spitting out light distillate or whatever. This guy is the incoming heavy distillate as I call it. And then this line coming out isn't really intersecting with this tube. It's just the trash. But what I'm concerned about is right here. I need to make sure that O is prioritized. That's our problem. Prioritize the outgoing products with O. Like that. Right? We want send that heavy distillate into the rubber maker before you send it to the flare. We had it I had it backwards. Hopefully that is correct. The input and the output on that is correct. Oh man. Might be backwards. See how one is kind of, I guess, yellow with a dark letter, and then one is dark with a light letter? This is flowing this way. This one almost looks like it's backwards, but how do you tell? Maybe it doesn't matter. That was definitely set wrong. The thing actually uses power too. Prioritize outgoing products from ports marked O. So you need to send that through. Yeah, that was definitely configured wrong. Let me hit play. This guy has no heavy distillate. We have crude coming through now. Looks like that batch may have been processed already. Kind of like to see this guy get... Oh, he did. He just got some, right? I think that was at 0. I got to figure out why these trucks are all hauling stuff too. I don't want that. What are you doing? Guy's got diesel. Oh, that's... Well, I don't know what you're doing. Are you bringing diesel in here? I have no idea what's going on. What is this guy doing? He's got diesel. Almost like he was picking it up from here or something. Why was he stopping here? No idea. Truck exporting off. Truck importing on. That's how this ship gets fuel. That's probably okay. Okay, we're unloading crude. Let's just keep an eye on this for a second and see. We're on single speed. Food's a problem. Workers are unhappy and they're leaving. This says to... Just want to see if the heavy distillate is making its way into our rubber maker or not. We are unloading oil, I believe, so that should run through the process. We should see things start to smoke up, I would think. Here's our oil. It's kind of working its way through the pipe, it looks like. Okay, that's smoking up. Are we going to get rubber being produced here? Or are we going to watch the flare go off? Just stay tuned here for this. These guys are cycling. Yeah, they're going to kick out that product for us. Let's just see. They got to complete their little cycle, so we should see it. I hope. We're either going to see it make its way in, or it's going to flare up, or I've got something routed totally wrong and it's being dumped in the ocean. Yeah, it's concerning. This is a little concerning. Oh, is it this one? This guy. Prioritize to... I see. All going over to the sour water stripper. That's a problem. Let's turn off the prioritization here. Let's see if the rubber plant gets some now. Gonna wait for these guys to complete their cycle. I have to think this one through. We prioritize the acid production, but maybe that's not the best thing. Because we may have an overflow down here that's saying, oh, if you got extra byproducts, just burn them off. So it'll never back up. Okay, now we're getting the rubber maker going. I think I'm going to leave that the way it is right now to split between them. And then I'll dig into this later never. But this is, I guess, what I'm thinking is the issue. It's... what is going on here? This is wrong. No, I'm looking at the wrong pipe. Okay. This is the acid. I see. Yeah, because we've got this valve here. Oh, maybe I don't need this. I'll have to give that some thought. So basically, these guys are taking heavy distillate. They're producing acid and light distillate. When the acid backs up, rather than get rid of it, which I think is what I'm doing here, pretty sure I'm sending acid out and into the ocean. I don't think I want to do that. I think when the acid backs up, we want to say, don't send me any more heavy distillate, right? Now this one is taking sour water. That, that creates a different problem. Yeah, we need to think about this. This is not set up correctly. Not set up right. It just isn't. We are starting to produce rubber. Okay. Yeah, we got to look at that. Got the beacon is still on. Yep. Repair. Let's mark that guy for repair. But yeah, I think we want something to stop. It could be we just want this half of the line to stop, but we want the sour water strippers to keep doing their thing. Or let's see. That pipe is empty. Where are you guys getting your sour water? Not there. There's your steam. That's your output, I believe. I believe this might be the sour water. Yeah, I think that's the sour water coming in and getting dumped. Right? Pretty sure. How's our diesel looking? 109. Horrible. Man, that's not good. Not happy about that. Let's take a look. Let's stay focused on this for a second. We're going to wrap this episode up. It could be sour water stripper cape. Prioritize outgoing products to X. Boom. We send our sour water over here. This guy's going to produce more acid if we need to. But if that acid line is backed up, then I think we want things to stop, which means this piece of pipe we want to take out. Now, is there a way? I thought there was a way to remove just a tiny section of pipe. Let's see. Is there a way? Oh, come on. Give me some kind of little pop-up. I don't want to take this all out. That's the Alt key. Show me a camera. I don't care about that. I don't think. Control key, nothing. Shift, nothing. How do I take out a nugget of this pipe? I don't want to take out the whole pipe. But I don't think I ever want this thing to overflow into the ocean. I want it to just stop. All of these guys to stop when there's no acid. That will send the heavy distillate over to rubber production, and when it's full, it'll burn off. The heavy distillate, this guy will, boom. And then the byproduct over here, not the light distillate is always going to go burn off or go into the ocean. But this little valve here is what's saying, hey, don't even bother sending the sour water if these two guys are backed up, because they've already got enough acid. We don't need to process that sour water. Just send it to the ocean. So this is the one that is, I believe, superfluous. I could take this out, but I'd rather just take out a little tiny section of this pipe. Ooh, I could change the direction. That would throw things off. Oh man, I know there's a way to do it. See, we're sending acid right now out to the ocean. We don't need to. Phone pause tool. Boy, I thought for sure there was a way to do that without taking the entire thing. Again, I'm zoomed in all the way. Here's shift. I got nothing. Here's control. Pressed. I don't have anything. And here's alt pressed with a camera. I have no idea why it's showing me a camera. Oh, I thought for sure there's a way to do this. Look at the big section of pipe we're going to take out if I do it this way. I'd almost rather just take out this exchanger guy. What did that cost us? Let's take a look. Pipe balancers, 8 construction. Let's take that out. Let's take that out. I hate to do it. And I'm just going to connect this directly. I think that's our acid pipe. I could be making a mistake. It's been known to happen. Rarely. Extremely rarely. Almost never. Boom. Kidding. That we want prioritized, so hopefully they'll build that quick. But yeah, when this backs up, I think we've already got the fail safes in place where it's not going to impede our diesel production and everything else will work as accordingly. And I think we'll end up getting more rubber production as a result. Less wasteful processing. A little bit less stuff dumped in the ocean that we could use. All right, let's wrap this episode here. We got a lot to do next episode. We need to beef up the food. So we may have to take down the oil rig a little bit. We'll have to see. We're just not getting enough refugees in. 4 months, we get 16 more. That'll help, but we're still hurting. So yeah, and I think we did okay with our mine here. I think we're okay. Think, not positive. I may need to extend this fill area, although these guys are still doing their thing. All right. Anyway, we got more to look at, no doubt about it. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. I appreciate having you here with me in this series. I enjoy putting this content together. I hope you are enjoying it, and I will see you in the very next episode.